Karl Quinton Quackus, and I'd like to welcome you to my poorly lit set and my poorly produced show. Call me KC for short. Today, we're going to delve into another medical oddity from the world of science. I'd like to invite you to sit back for the next little while as we delve into another medical mystery. As you can tell by the white lab coat I'm wearing, I'm smart and a doctor. So everything I say is probably true and should not be questioned. As you can also see, I'm the Chief Medical Officer for the USS Enterprise. So with my futuristic knowledge, I should be able to help you through these mysteries of science.
Doctor, we have a medical emergency. Klingons have surrounded Uranus.
Give me some toilet paper, stat! Today, we'll be looking into that medical mystery known as ingens turpis pilosus ventrosus, which translates from the Latin to mean huge, ugly, hairy belly, or, as it's more commonly known, Duganosis. Duganosis. What is it? What are the symptoms? Well, to the general population, its most common symptom is a huge, hairy, protruding belly. But what most people don't understand, the secondary symptoms, is the innate need, desire, no compulsion to display this belly, to push it into your face, to show it off at any instance they can. Now, this may make people uncomfortable. I know it makes me feel more than a little uncomfortable. So we're going to take a little closer look at some of these symptoms. There are many theories that attempt to explain this secondary behavior in people afflicted with Duganosis. By displaying this hugely grotesque hairy belly, people see it, and many professionals see it, myself included, as a desperate plea for help. As if to say, look at my belly, look at it, look at my belly, please take me away from the buffet table. Now, this secondary symptom is crucial to the diagnosis of Duganosis, because without it, it may as well just be a beer belly or a Molson muscle. Oh, hello. Just taking a little break here. You know what I mean. Old KQ needs a little break now and then. Tell you what, let's have a look at a victim of this heinous disease. Now, I've hidden the identity to protect the innocent. Speaking of protecting the innocent, you must be forewarned. There's graphic images in here, man boobs, big furry guts. Totally disgusting. So, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a little break, show you the presentation, and I'll be right back. Duganosis is characterized over 3 stages. Figures 1 and 2 show early development of the disease. With early diagnosis at this stage, Duganosis can usually be prevented, but due to the absence of secondary characteristics, it is difficult to make an absolute determination. At this point, the patient may not want to compulsively display his belly, but prefers to fondle and caress his man boobs. They often don't seek medical help at this point because they are obsessed with playing with their newly developed teats. It is at full-blown stage 1, shown in figure 3, that Duganosis starts to rear its ugly head. As you can see in this picture, the patient is quite proudly displaying his belly. Notice that the man boobs have receded. At this point, a more confident diagnosis is possible, and reversal of Duganosis is possible, but unlikely. It is with stage 2 Duganosis that the patient starts to display erratic behavior, starting with small displays, as in figure 4, but progressing to larger and larger displays. At this point, the only thing that will stop these displays is a solid kick to the gonads, although this is only a temporary solution. Further study is required for a more permanent solution. Currently, public ridicule and smacks upside the head seem to only delay such displays. Finally, stage 3 or chronic Duganosis we see the full extent of this affliction. The patient will now blatantly shove his belly in your face at inopportune times, like at the coffee table at work, while throwing darts, or even just walking down the hallway. One classic case of chronic Duganosis has recently been depicted on the Trailer Park Boys TV show, where Roundy could be seen constantly running around with his shirt off, exposing his huge hairy belly. It might also be noted that this person was a raging homosexual, and may be yet another secondary characteristic of this disease. As you can see, Duganosis is no laughing matter. What a double-ard! Oh, we're back. Let's take a little bit of a look into the history of this gut-wrenching disease. Despite Duganosis being a relatively recent medical discovery, many medical historians have seemed to think it's been prevalent throughout history. Medical historians have described many cases that point directly to symptoms that are amazingly similar to what is now recognized as Duganosis. Historical figures and many recent and future personalities are thought to have this affliction, although making a definitive diagnosis is not possible. Is it an evolutionary process? Or some deviant genetic variation that has somehow been passed down through the generations over the history of mankind? If so, then nature can truly have a cruel sense of humor. As you can tell from this totally fabricated story of Duganosis, there are many questions unanswered. Perhaps we'll delve deeper into this mystery if circumstances warrant. For now, we'll leave you with these questions. Do you know somebody that may be going into Duganostic shock right now? Do you have a close relative or somebody you love that has Duganosis? Where did the name come from? What does Duganosis mean? How is its name derived? Was it named after someone or something? Is there any cure? Probably, but I don't really give a crap. All I know is revenge is a dish best served cold.
Pump it up while your feet are stumping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you